Hey Maulers, this Alan RDN scale, and I wanted to show you, kind of a short video here. I think we're going to make it short. um, got my SB 659. I think I want to say 659. Yeah, 659 049. Boxcar that just came out from Microtrains. I wanted another tail thread, and excuse my finger. I want another tail thread to put or end of train to put on my and sorry for the creepy chair. I wanted to put on my my boxcar, and it was a little of a project because the size of the Nano and the way I wanted to put it in. And of course, the Nano has I think probably like a diode or something on the end of it to, so it can compensate down to how much the battery is putting out or something like that. And I probably could have just cut the wire and, somehow then ran it through real easy. But I guess I made it a little harder for myself maybe. But it wasn't too bad. I took my drill bit, went through and made kind of like a drill bit spot, and then on kind of right above it another place to where I then could get the Nano through. And actually, I think by doing that, it was actually better. It came out better. I was able to bend the Nano down, and of course they say you can bend them down, but I was kind of afraid how much I could bend it down. But I got it bent down, and so got it in place. And I'm going to shut this off so you can see, because with the Nano on, you basically can't see where I touched it up, finished it up. But I do have it on the right side of the coupler, and so it looks kind of prototypical. I was looking at when this BNSF train went through our city yesterday, and matter of fact, it went through and the UP had to back up. The UP train had to back up, stop, and then it was able to go a little forward, but it had to back up and then wait for the BNSF to go through. BNSF has priority in this area, so UP train had to back up. I've seen it a couple times happen like that, and I've seen a lot of times when UP engines have had to stop at 4th Street. That's a street that's just down from where the crossing's at, where the BNSF and UP crossing's at. And they've had to sit there, and there's a crossing gates at 4th Street, but they was able to switch them off and let cars go on by, and they just had to sit there and wait until BNSF got through the crossover, and then they was able to proceed. But anywho, we'll pause this, turn that off, and if I didn't give a look at the inside of the car and where I kind of put stuff, we'll try to do that as well. So hang on just a second. Okay. If you can see in there, hopefully you can. You can see where that crazy big battery's at. Let me kick the deal on just a second here. Well, guess the battery says it's too low to put the flash on. But anyway, well, now you can probably see it. That big old battery. And I don't know why they can't use a little smaller battery to make these work, but they use that big old, probably about like a quarter size battery. And the holder is just as big. Let's see if I can open the car here on the other side here. Give me just a second. Okay. Now you might be able to see her a little more, or my finger. But anyway, I put all my wiring up inside here like that, tucked it up underneath inside, and then there's that crazy big switch also that they put on there. It's by Evans Designed, and is they make, I think, 2 different styles, and I wish the hobby shop that I shop at would, yeah, and they're a good hobby shop. And so, but I wish they would have a few more, you know, there. And let's see if I can show this before this thing wants to die on me. Let's see if you guys can see this. Come on, focus. You can see maybe right there where the diode comes out or bends down. I painted that black, and then the diode sits right there. It was a little rough trying to set that on there on that plate, so I mean, I might have to do some touching up with some other stuff, paint and stuff like that. But it was kind of a, you know, kind of hard to do that, because now, sometimes super glue just does not want to hold very good at times, and maybe it's just the type of plastic too that I'm working with. Maybe I need to use some other glue. So, if you guys know if there's a little bit better glue that I can use, give me a shout and let me know, because I'll darn sure change it up. I got some Aleene's white glue, and I got that, and I fixed these old little things on these CSX coil cars. And I'm sorry if this is not coming in very good. Hang on, I want to pause this one more time. I don't know if you can see it or not, and I'm hoping it'll focus, but it may not focus. But on my side, it's dark, but maybe it'll show it real good. I used that Aleene's white glue on that, and that came out really, really super good. But here's the glue. Hey guys, I was going to add, excuse me, I was going to add my, add to my, when I put my Nano, I was going to put, what glue, or mention what glue that I used, and I used Aleene's Tacky Glue, America's favorite craft glue, and it just says premium all-purpose adhesive, and they said it's real good at sticking, and so did Microtrains. That's what they called for on my little them little steel rolled steel cars that sits in the gondolas. They say use this Aleene's, and then it doesn't yellow. When it dries up, it's clear. Also, on that heavy wrecked flatbed intermodal Microtrains, they said use Aleene's glue, and this glue, it says right here, conforms to ASTM D-4236, and it just says here, this says, if this will read it, all-purpose glue for crafts, hobbies, and household repairs. I'll just read it here. It's kind of easier for me to read it. Repairs, versatile, durable, just says directions. Test for best results. Squeeze onto a surface, press pieces together, and water cleanup, not intended for washable surfaces. And it's If you look here, it's manufactured by, let's see, manufactured by I Love to Create, or for Big Paul, whatever that is. But anyway, it just says 2015 I Love to Create, 5673 East Shields Avenue, Fresno, California. And then it's www.ilovetocreate.com, made in USA. So we got some of this. We got this at, I always call them Home Popo, but Home Depot. Got it for $1.75 at Home Depot. And so I used this, basically what I'd done. And I done it because that way I just wanted a little come out. I set me up a bottle here in this. Of course, I need to take that thing back out and put like a piece of stick in, or like a stick in there or something like that, because that steel is rusting. So I have to shoot that back out or do something with that. You put a pin in there to stop it from flowing, and then you get, because it's got a little bit of water in the glue, wants to do that. But anywho, this stuff, it does pretty good. I mean, it just put just a little, put just a little drop, tiny drop, very tiny drop on each corner of the car, and I'll show you. Might be able to kick the light on here. Here's my CSX car. We'll kick the light on. And see if you guys can see it. Really, you can't see it. I mean, them blend in. These are supposed to be these things that are on the car, according to Microtrains. They are darn it, what a lot of people's doing, 3D printing. They 3D print those, and there's the ones right there. See if you can see this. You might see a little shadowing. Let me turn this back off. Let's see if we can get this. And I'm sorry if I'm moving back and forth like this. Hang on just a minute. Hang on a minute. She still doesn't want to focus. Sometimes phone doesn't want to do what sometimes phone should do. But anyway, and like I say, I apologize. Sometimes these Note 9s, they just don't want to. They don't want to focus very good, and then you move them away just a little bit like this, and then they want to focus pretty good. And you can see right there, like I say, I just put a little drop, probably maybe a pinhead drop, and set them in there, and just let them set up. And they set in there anyway, because there's little holes already in the car. And I might be able to show you one of the cars. These cars here, I mean, these deals, the part right here, I put a little bit of foam tape, or a little, foam thickness stuff. I done that so these wouldn't just fall out, because they tend to like to fall out. And so, I mean, they just like to fall out. So I'll show you what the ones without the those little I think they're like a vent or something like that, or they're there for some reason. I probably should know what those are, but basically that's rolled steel that sits in a gondola. So they might have to vent some because of the steel that's in there or whatever, and maybe, I don't know. Okay, guys, just wanted to show you, when you get these cars, if you guys go out and get you set, and because, just wait a second, let me do this. Okay, let's get professional here. Take off the clear thing that's making things all shiny and hard to look at. Anyway, when you get the car, you'll get it like that, and you'll get a foam piece in there, and that just keeps these two pieces together. Otherwise, like I say, you take this, and it's going to fall on my bed. You take this, like if you are, on your somewhere on your layout and you accidentally go like this, you know, you do it enough, that's what you're going to get. Your car's going to, your deal's going to fall out. And it's just, it's like a solid, I don't know what they call that material. It almost looks like it looks like a plastic. But anyway, here's the, and this might show up better because it's blue black, blue background. Sometimes it's hard to talk. Okay, as for the sprue, or as for the, here's the, those little things that you get that are done, and you take a little tool, and if you can see it, I don't know if I can get this thing to focus or not. It's right along, right here along where my finger's at, right there. Right there where my finger's at, right there. You take a little sprue cutter and just you take it on this end, you know, where your flat piece right here is like that, and you just, you know, hit it with your sprue cutter, and next thing you know, after you get that set up, you set those right there, and those right there they are, and those little dimples right there, 2 dimples right there on this side, 2 dimples on this side, and this side and this side. That'll hold this one here and this one here, and the other one, I'm just using 2 of them right now. So, and you get all of these here. You get these here for the 2 cars or 4 cars. You get them for the 4 cars, and you get 4 extra. So if you lose one or drop one or do something like that, you got an extra there. So that's how that goes. These are pretty cool. They look really good. And like I say, on mine, I took some little double-sided tape, foam tape, put some foam tape, thin foam tape in here. And that just helped to keep that in place and not wanting to, you know, just fall out like that. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching the RDA N-Scale channel. Like I say, we're working on to maybe move it to Alan's Trains and Things. So please subscribe if you haven't. If you have, thank you very, very much. Give us a like, and, you know, give us that thumbs up, ring the bell. And we thank you all and hope you're having a great Saturday. RDA N-Scale channel. We'll see y'all. Bye-bye.